play off, puts a shot away, and it's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody, pitch side. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
They have completed the greatest of comebacks.
Callum Deliver, Godfrey, Callum, Godfrey, it's Stephen Godfrey, he's at the goal, Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs.
Winners for 2018.
Boys, let's give it up. Go on, lads.
Yeah, so we're in the UK. My first ever trip over to England, and you know, I think it's been a success, to be honest. You know, we're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Cahill Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So, you know, unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think, you know, it's gone as well as it could have. You know, we have to review it now, and I mean, you can always do better. But for a first hit out, you know, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. You know, from the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan. You know, has been an absolute trooper. You know, I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. That it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the run, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it, and it's just all I have, and it's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just, I'm always watching football, I'm always playing football, and I just always have it on my mind.
Probably a dream, you know. God's given me the ability to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and I'll see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. I just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. Yes, it's my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically, just if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come try it out yourself.
Welcome for the last game this week on the FC Malaga City agenda. We have the under-17s up against one of our familiar foes, and you'll recognise the post and the netting in front of us, so you know that we are at CD 26 FEBRERO Juvenil. That's the 26th of February, and that's the name of the area, and that's why they're called that. Nothing to do with the date. A little bit of research, we found that out. So what's been happening this week? Well, we've had a couple of games with the seniors, had a little bit of reverse yesterday. Yesterday the Femenino won, 19s lost away. So lots been happening, but you know, let's keep up with these things. But before we any more ado, we are going to hit the home team so we can see what our boys and who's playing for who. So number 1 in goal, Musa Sangare. 2, Wiley Franks. 3, Tyler O'Neill. 4, William Flegard. 5, Ned Devendorf. 6, Ale Putra. 7, Ethan Stewart. 8, Fabio Giglio. 19, Zumana Zangari. 10, Jack Dennis. 11, Owen McLaughlin. On the bench is Alaya Rivers. I'll run you through that bench, but the ball we've kicked off nice and early again, so we're getting more used to this. But on the bench we have Elijah Rivers, Alice Wayne Cahill, Emmanuel Escalante, Alex Asanoff, Jazim Al-Albashi, Gary Schwartz, Luke Griffiths, Matthew Lal, and Plato Nutmati. So that's all the homework done for you. And Malaga are in white, going from right to left, which means Benti says I'm in blue, going from left to right. So let's hope we finish the week with a great display. Victory would always be a nice added extra, but the fact that we're actually playing through and looking for a net for 90 minutes, anything will be appreciated. Big shout out already. George Jeremy is on the Twitter. Vamos. And joining us, as he regularly does, go John Griffiths, go FCMC. That's our Football Club of Malaga City. Thank you for the shout outs. Remember, we want to hear where you are. We always say big love from Malaga. We want to hear from you. where you were watching from, who you are supporting. Shout at us and we will shout back. We want to hear from you. So we range today from 13 to 18, the under-17s. Obviously, you can be 18 and 20 when your birthday falls. But we've got a couple of 13-year-olds, we've got a 14-year-old, a few 15s. In goal is Moussa Sangari from France, and I'm guessing his brother, Zoumana Zangari, is playing up front. It's interesting that one goes between the posts and the other one's main aim is to put the ball between the posts. May not be related, but my money is they are. So Bente says the building on the back, they like to play the football. Honestly, behind that post, that is what's happening. And they're getting in around the back. And William Flegard, the captain today in the middle there at 4, was appealing for offside, but nothing was given, and Wiley Franks concedes the corner. So the first corner of the game goes to Bente Says. And swing at Sangari comes at back post, nobody competed, cleared away. And just got to get it down. Flegard clears.
En directo lo están echando para Estados Unidos, Karim. Sí. Está viendo beca. Mira.
Good pressure by Franks. McLaughlin, also from Canada. He's a 13-year-old right winger there, Owen McLaughlin, and I wonder if he's any relation to Brooklyn McLaughlin for the Femenino. And yeah, we've just been told that is the that's her sister, her brother, his sister. That's where I was coming from. They're brother and sister. That's where I was getting from. Brooklyn scored 4 the other night on the first game, so let's hopefully Owen can also come up with the goods today. Thank you, Veronica Dennis. Vamos Malaga. Don't forget to tell me where you are, who you're supporting, and that's a good run. Flegard comes across and clears. Exceptional job, just clearing straight through. Now, Flegard either played for the under-18s or 19s the other week, or there's another Flegard in the ranks, and he stood out then at the centre-back. Great player. The corner, near post, but cut out by Malaga.
No hay estar 4 metidos. Y levanta la mano, tú.
A good, solid defence there with that first row of 4 from Malaga.
Bien cortado, bien Adri, bien.
Right back, Wiley Franks really getting involved there.
Bien Adri, bien, bien. Para.
And referee says hold up. Wow. Just at your picture there being held.
Venga, vamos nosotros el balón al suelo.
Wiley Franks. Up front there, Zuma Zangari. Unfortunately, a pre-match pull-out. Jonathan Legator feeling a bit under the weather. Zumana Zangari, who's the brother of the goalkeeper, more than able debutant in there. McLaughlin tries to come out and press. It's done well, just turned him back. It's good pressure. Jack Dennis in the middle there at the 10. It's the 14-year-old, so these players start young down here. And that's Musa Sangari clearing that up. Pulling on the ball there, and so it's he's just given a penalty. That kind of, unfortunately, we got a pillar there as it came in here. You're not missing the not taking the penalty as he comes inside here, and it's wrestling. And it's 1-0 to FEBRERO. I think that was Jack Dennis was making the attempt. Gave away, wasn't Owen. Not quite sure who it was that gave the penalty away there. Anyway, that bit doesn't matter. Let's build again. That's why I don't know, because there's 2 11s. There's 2 11s on the pitch. So the other 11 gave away the penalty. So we will work out, by breaking it down, the other numbers that are missing, who's put the 11 shirt on. I think it's Ale Putra is wearing 11, not 6. I always wonder why they would have 2 11 shirts anyway, just because you'd think you'd have one of everything. Why would you have 2 11s? Anyway, doesn't matter, there are. Big shout out, Lucy Bolton Wright is watching us in now. Miss you this weekend. Yes, this is our big, normally it would be a St Joe's Rugby Festival weekend. Big shout out to St Joe's. Lucy, we're missing you big time as well, but it's, you can't beat sunny Malaga. John Griffiths knows more about these little players. He tells me he can't wait to see this, the speed of Sangari up top. That's going to be interesting. So, free kick, and this is going to be Putra. There's Putra, and the ball in the middle. Oh, and that was met well, but didn't fall right for us. It is very difficult for us to look through this net. Wiley Franks clearing, getting it back in. And we are the Vente Says team is an under-15 team. I was told it was an under-16 team, actually, but it could well be under-15. Anyway, they're one of the premier youth clubs in the area. I'm hearing that in the Malaga area zone. They're one of the premier youth clubs, very big, lots of teams represented, good quality. And the through ball there, it didn't quite chase down. Here's the header. Puccio with it in. Oh, and it's, I think that was FEBRERO. FEBRERO was there with the header. Dennis just can bring it under. Give us some background in the coaches with the under-17s. Maxime Oliveri, Catania, Liam Bickett, who plays the first team, and Will Robinson, who's the under-23s B captain. And they have a set of objectives, tactically and mentally, how they want to push these players and how they want them to develop. I'll run you through some of those as we next break of play, but Bente says they're coming forward. Putra, good pressure on him, and again. And he runs away upfield as if there was nothing wrong with that.
No vea cómo van esta gente, Arby, viejo.
Early free kick, and he's gone back along looking for he's right back. Going to build from the back again. Good shout out from the FC Malaga City New York club. Let's go, Ned, former FC Malaga City New York, now full-time in Spain. Vamos. Vamos indeed. Be Flegard will meet that in there. Centre back parting of Flegard and Tyler O'Neill. Sangari clears Sangari to Sangari. Ethan Stewart trying to get the ball down. And with Wiley Franks, this is another two. Wiley Franks is right back, and that was he's in the left back position. So we will clarify this for you as well.
Es que yo lo tengo aquí mismo, el micro, mira dónde está.
Aquí retransmite ahí, a ver cómo calla. Ahora sí.
In fact, I can tell you that it's one of the biggest youth clubs in the region, is Bente says. So it's good games for Malaga to get and to play, and that's Flegard going to be meeting that, and I think that's just going to be a goal kick. Nope, it's given the corner. That's the third corner of the game for Bente says. So some of the objectives of the teams that they set down for the players, the objective, the clinical first touch. We see that throughout the club. Pass and move. We'll just go over the corner now. In swinger, it's over the back post. And that's kind of was that the bar or the stanchion? I think if that's the stanchion, as a member of the Goalkeepers Union, I heard Sangari say, yeah, it's the stanchion. Sangari just said safe. He knew where that was going. Always knew that was going over to the back. Lenny 634, Go FC Malaga from Canada, aunt to the McLaughlin kiddos. Well, thank you very much. McLaughlin kiddos, we have 13-year-old Owen on the right wing for FC Malaga today, and the other day we saw Brooklyn. So great to see that it's there. And, you know, if you're looking at this, where better place to come and give your kids a one-of-a-kind experience. 35 countries, 6 continents. Don't forget, we're still working on the Antarctica and the opportunity to be immersed in the life of professional football over 10 months. Bente says, oh, and goal line clearance from Sangari. We're happy with that. Good pressure, and that just kind of went through, shot wide at the end, but and Sangari's just gone down. Well, I'm one of these believe that do anything you can to keep it out, and he did. Just came straight through, and he was there. He seems to have hurt himself in the middle of that. I think he might, as he kicked it, I think he got a kick underneath. But he's up and he's shaking it off. You'll be pleased to know that we have the standard green ball. I don't know why we have a green ball, but it's very frustrating. Can you imagine how clear this would be if it was orange or white? So anybody out there who wants to sponsor an orange ball, we will supply it to every game, and I will give you a big shout out because it makes our life a lot easier. We can actually see the ball. Pressure again. Nelson got, oh, and that's well followed up. Trying to see who that is. And turn for me. Ah, that's Ale Putra, one of our two number 11s. Good pressure there, Ale Putra. He's the holding midfielder, but he really got up there. Pressured, and that could have gone anywhere. Abraham. Arriba is Malaga. Come on, Malaga. And Amata Flegard. Come on, Malaga. I think that's a relation to our commanding centre-back, Will Flegard. But Bente says coming again down the right-hand side. And that's Ned Devendorf at left-back. Clearing up.
Pide, vamos.
We will put a call out and we'll say, why do you have two 11s? We'll get to the bottom of this. I know you're all asking. So Bente says, having the majority of this first 18 minutes, having the majority of the play. In the background there, you see Cantania and Liam Bickett, Will Robinson, the coaches for FC Malaga. You won't get a lot of them because we've got a pillar in the way, but we'll get them onto the screen for you so you know when they set those objectives, that clinical first touch, as I was saying, the passes and move, and the be efficient with technical skills. That's the objectives they look to push. And we've got the tactical and the mental, and I'll run you through those as well, so you get an idea out there what these kids are going through, what they're learning, and the experience that they are receiving.
Marca, te compro el Lamborghini.
Hey, pide.
Press, but it's fallen.
¡Qué buena!
There's Tyler O'Neill. He's in the centre back as well, and asking the ref.
Vaya pedazo de pase, vaya jugada del 26 de febrero.
I think there's a goal. It was rather weird. We stopped playing and the ball's in the back of the net, and the ref then said it was a goal. So it is a goal, but I'm not quite sure how. Let's watch it again. Just see what happened here. We seem to stop. There. They stopped and he's run up. It just seemed to be, well, he was offside, so we got to stop the game, but not the case. So there's a great thing now about playing to the whistle and not appealing, but Sangare kind of like came out and was half, well, where's the whistle? It didn't come. So anyway, this is all about development and learning. Legard caught on the ball there, most unusual, and pushed off it as well. This is a good display by Bente says. It's coming square, and unfortunately, that's the third. That one I could see clearly. And this is just a really good display at the moment, and this is where Malaga just got to try and put their foot on the ball and slow things up. And Flegard, he got taken to the ball there, and then it's where he got turned a little bit behind that post. He slipped actually, came back in, and that's a really good square ball finish. That was well played, very well played. So 20 minutes. It's already 3-0. Colin McComb, come on Malaga FC Academy, and Ned, formerly from FC Malaga, New York. Big shout out. Alif Rashid, come on Malaga City. Cheers for Ali Putra. Ali Putra from Malaysia. I can recognise the flags. And George Henry Lewis, it's George Jeremy, the main man. Keep working and get back into the game. Right, they will. Long range shot. Sangari had it cleared. Bente says are really pushing at the moment. They're trying to really capitalise on this. Just twisted again, but always over. Early substitutions, and it is coming on. We've got to teach these players, they've got to run on, turn, show us the back, a little twirl, as I say. Anthea, give us a twirl for those of an older generation. And so we know his number, and it's a 22, which is excellent because we only have up to 21. So we have no idea who that player is. Absolutely no idea. Sorry about that. So excited about Biantelli, who came off and went on, but then he wears a shirt that we don't know. Not to worry, we will find out. We will find out. We'll make sure that we hear who it is. Hopefully parents, friends, relatives are watching, because we have to get round this netting round the other side to get the message. It's not as easy as just running across the pitch like you did when you had your jumpers for goalposts. And that's, see that info's come through as already. Swane. Swane or Swain is our 22, and he's on. Swain. We know he's a top player. That's the info coming down the line, and I'm sure he's going to show it. He's filling in at right back, so I think it might have been Wiley Franks that went off. This is a good play by Bente says, round the back again. More coming across, but it was cut out there by Putra. And that's more played. I think that over there, running back is that's Ned Devendorf. He's been playing well at left back there because he's had to come up and stop those surging runs.
Bien robado. Qué bien. Adiós, no me digas, ya estás aquí también. Entrando, pues yo te podía traer como forma de niño.
Tyler Dennis, thank you for the shout out. Vamos 22, the nameless number. Well, we got a name from now, it's Swain. The nameless player, I'm saying. Sangari has got through, got round the back. Can he find somebody? It's well played. He's got the ball across, but unfortunately it's gone behind the goal. But good hustling, good running. Man, Zuma Zangari's play for the Banyule Sports Association Racing Club de Juneville and the Bamco Sports Association. The guys played for a few clubs. You can see why. Once again, Bente says break down that right, but it's cut out. Brian Stewart, Go Malaga, and Ethan Stewart, appreciative of the live stream for us out here in California. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Brian, thanks for tuning in as always. And it's Wayne Cahill that's come on at 22. That's what the sub was there. A man from Hong Kong. Shot was going wide, and it was Wiley Franks that came off. So I got that right. And Wayne Cahill. So I'm telling, when we're told it's Swain, they like to give me the nicknames, but I'm telling you their names, because that's what we do here. John Griffiths, you're right. It did look promising. And thank you, John Griffiths, for the big shout out yesterday and a donation on our Patreon page. So thank you very much, John. And you're a regular listener, watcher, we know that. Watcher, viewer, fan. That's what we're going to do. Make me an honorary fan. Anybody else wants to do that donation, those buttons are there. Just follow our links in the descriptions and feel free. So thank you very much. Tyler O'Neill there playing the triangles, and I'm going to get to that part of the triangles that are the players, the coaches try and get the players to play all the time, and I've used that phrase before myself about Malaga City like to play that football. And Owen McLaughlin just called him late there. Tactically, the coaches say they want to increase the relationship between the players, the triangle pattern, the support, the move in the free spaces. That's what they're trying to do. This is all development. This is development in a player's career. It's not all about that scoreboard in the top left there. It's all about developing players as people and as players, and giving them a chance to learn. Sangari behind that post was putting good pressure. When you come here, you have UEFA A and pro licensed coaches working with the players 6 days a week, and you get education and you get Spanish lessons. You get everything. You walk away from here bilingual and experience of southern Spain as well. You know, these lads will go to Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Valencia, Sevilla, Granada. They will see all these places, and experience is great. And as you can see here, we are in the suburbs of Malaga, Europe's warmest city, and that was a good opportunity there from Bente says, and Flegard cleared over the line, and he's having a few words with the ref there, saying surely he was offside, but he's done well. Look at that, excellent play, Flegard. Another corner. This is their fifth corner of the game. Little dummy there. Lots of movement in the box. Ball comes across. Sangari follows it to the back post. Goes over everybody. And it's going to go out. No, he just kept it in. Oh, I couldn't quite keep it in. We looked to break early. Ethan Stewart there, unfortunately, just couldn't get it down and round. So tactically, these coaches, the defensive block, a 5 compact shift, defensive shape as in a team in a medium block, and then increase the relationship and build up, as you will see all the time, from back to front. This is a bit better for Malaga. They're not under the pressure. You know, it's Cahill working well there with Tyler O'Neill. This is better when we get our little foot on the ball and we can play it around. Sangari, can he hold it up? That was FEBRERO trying to get it through. Oh, it just wouldn't fall there. Try to weave it through. And we've stolen it. Putra. Bente says come and go, and they got Flegard and Tyler O'Neill in front. Cahill coming across, keep him out wide, keep him out wide. It's coming inside, top right-hand corner. Thierry on reach, nope. He goes for it this time. Sangari's the better of it. And Flegard. Oh, and unfortunately Flegard did everything to get on top of there, but they've sneaked it in the corner. That was a fortuitous goal, but it's unfortunately it still counts. Bente says they're really hitting it today. We'll just see it again here. Comes across. Cahill comes out wide, keeps in there, but well played. I think he's going to shoot it here. Back. And goes again. Sangari clears it, and this is a sharp turn there. And then opportunist strike. Sangari can do anything about it going in the corner. See there. Hands and heads with some of the players. And they want to get their heads up, and we need to go again. Free kick given away in the middle there. We just got to put their foot and slow this down. FEBRERO giving away the free kick there, but obviously there's a little bit of frustration building in here. Bente says, are now going. Field again down the left. Switch the ball right across with 35 minutes gone already. We've got to get the shapes. Coming inside. Well played. FEBRERO blocking it, and now they're pushing him back. It's good pressure, good play, good play. Well blocked out by Cahill. And unfortunately, another free kick conceded on the edge of the box. Mia, Liverpool. Wrong team today. There was a little yellow card given out there to Cahill, who gave away the free kick. Quite sure at this level, but there we go. And now the Wolves move back, just a stern telling off, I think normally works with 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds. Sangari's going to have to watch that gap in between the line. Here it comes across. And there was nearly a free header who climbed all over Ned Devendorf there. You see it in there. He's got his man, not the ball, comes across. He was kind of on top of him and he headed it off him. Bente says they're full of confidence at the moment. Still excellent play by Malaga, just keeping them at length, long range shot. It was O'Neill blocking it. Coming back again, Cahill doing well on the edge there, and here's McLaughlin clearing the lines. Well played. Once again, good pressure, because it just pushes them back. Gives us a little bit of time for the players to get up and out. And we're just commenting here. We know long range shot. Sangari's got it cleared. We know kids grow quick these days, but these, if these are under 15s, big lads, I don't know what their parents are feeding them. Very big under 15s. Sangari going to chase this down, see if he can create anything. Push a mistake out of them. Cahill doing well. O'Neill just, he's got round the goal side of him. Flegard's come across, well played. Cahill getting back goal side again. Just stay, just hold him, just hold him. Plinkett's Cahill on the yellow card as well, so he needs to be careful. But Benty says go again. And Devendorf will just see that out. Well played. So going around long range shot, but Sangari's there and he's gathered that well. At the Flegard. See this long range shot. Sangari was getting back. Managed to catch it with his legs and grab hold of it. Goes down as a save. It's a tick in the save box. That's all that matters. Sangari clears. Looking for Putra. He's found him, trying to find Dennis. Just, that's a good pressure now. Flegard and O'Neill get the boys up and just press them back. Dennis doing a lot of chasing in there. Really keen. The keeper hasn't got under control first time. Sangari tries, but clears to the right back. But they run into Ethan Stewart. So we just get the 40 minutes gone in this first half. Goal every 10 minutes, 4-0. It's really not really the full story. This is a dominant 10-minute period, but apart from that, we've been holding, doing well. Edie Capini, let's go Malaga, yes. Let's go. Oh, well played there. Fabrio just breaking that up. Taking no prisoners at right. They're coming again. Oh, well played, nice touch in there. First time shot, it's blocking from him again. Sangari's got to be on these. And Sangari couldn't do anything about that. It's just the way that it fell. And Flegard is making an appeal to somebody, maybe the linesman or the referee. You just see this here, nice little play, nice little 1-2, little triangles round, comes again, comes inside, blocked, and just the opportunity is there. Good turn, and Flegard and O'Neill couldn't do anything. He just span on a little sixpence. Bente says have been good for this score, but I still think that it's been hard going on Malaga. They've just not been able to hold that ball up a lot. But here's Sangari with a chance to do that, bring the other players in. And it takes the pressure off the defence. But Bente says, come again. Man with the orange boots is really dictating a lot of play in the middle there. Cahill comes out. Will play Cahill, clearing in there. As is Wayne Cahill. His favourite players, Mo Salah and Traore, claims to be the fastest in the team. So let's hope to see him running up that right back flank at speed. McLaughlin chasing back, ball comes across. Plenty of time on there, and it's Dennis in the middle. And just find your man, that's good, well played. Oh, unlucky, just didn't quite fall back. McLaughlin chasing back. Cross, and Flegard will see that away. FEBRERO clears it, now it's Dennis. First time, a few touches, but handball given there as he comes in. There we go, yeah. It might have been around his body, but still using his hands, definitely. So building again. Cahill. Fastest, Tyler O'Neill. Oh, and he's been caught there, unfortunately. But he's got back really well there and got the ball and the player, unfortunately. He was too keen to get back. I think you can kind of see that. He was keen to get back and be involved. Tyler O'Neill from Manchester in England. He's got caught there with it. He got back and he just went through the player. So opportunity to make it 6 in the last dying embers of the first half. Can Sangari keep it out? Oh, unfortunately, sent the wrong way. That makes it 6-0. This is a real harsh lesson for the 17s. But it's all about building, it's all about, we've got a list here that the coach is saying, the mental strength. You've got to stay positive and supportive to your teammates. This is where they've got to lift their head. This is where we need one of those players in there. Come on, lads. They've got to keep the communication on. Easy for me to say. The other list here, it says on the mental side, be attentive for the team from minute 1 to 95. And that is half time. And it doesn't look great, but at half time it is CD Bentices FEBRERO Juvenil 6, FC Malaga City under 17s 0, and there's a lot of work there for Maxime Oliveri, Catania, Liam Bickett and Will Robinson to lift these lads. I think that's going to be the main thing, lift them and get them going again and get them believing again for the second half. So while they do that, we're going to have a few words from our sponsors, partners, and we'll be back with you as soon as we can.
What drama we have here!
Allowed to play on, puts the shot away, and it's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody, pitch side. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks.
Callum Deliver, Godfrey, Callum, Godfrey, and Stephen Godfrey, he's at the goal, that's in goal, Stephen Godfrey.
The 2018 champions, the London Monarchs.
Winners of 2018. Boys, well done, boys, let's give it up, go on, lads.
Yeah, so we're in the UK. Our first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Cahill Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and I mean you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. From the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan, has been absolute trooper. I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. That it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the run, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it, and it's just all I have, and it's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just, I'm always watching football, I'm always playing football, and I always have it on my mind.
Probably a dream, God's given me the abilities to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and I'll see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. I just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. Yes, it's my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically just, if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come try it out yourself.
I repeat, I don't want to annoy you. If you feel something, tell us, please. The second day, I don't want people out. ¿Qué tal vuestro equipo? No, viene y le programa. Vas con él, con balón, hace ritmo, con tapón. Muy competencia. Mucha confianza. Mucha confianza. 4, 5. Let's go. Yeah. 4, yeah. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the second one is
Well, welcome back. We got a mountain to climb, I think is the phrase we would normally use here. And 6-0 down, but I mentioned before they put the first goal in, it's not about that little score bug in the top right-hand corner there. It's about the left-hand corner if you're looking from the front. It's all about the development of the players. It's all about what they can get out of it. And I've mentioned before about the objectives: clinical first touch, passes and movement, be efficient with the technical skills. This is what the coaches are putting into them. And we are just about to get ready for the second half. And let's hope we'll bring you the subs as we see them all come on. There will have been there's a 21-man squad, so there'll be lots of changes, and we will bring them to you as much as we can. Hassim El Abashi is on at 18 there. We've got him in the front there, and we will try and bring you as much as we can of that build-up. And they've obviously been told to press early, and that they are. Now Bache pushing down, and it's a goal kick, but good pressure. John mentions at half-time, John Griffiths, yeah, we need to short that back line. I think that's going to start from further up the pitch. Tyler Dennis, it's a good lesson, levels work to do. That's what it's all about. It's all about building. It's all about development, and that they will develop from this. And there's a relation, number 18 on the pitch, Luke Griffiths. I think that's Luke Griffiths related to John Griffiths. And I can tell you, Luke Griffiths yesterday was on a camera for us at the senior game, and thank you very much, Luke. So let's see those footballing skills are as good as his camera skills yesterday. And I think that's Tyler O'Neill getting a little bit annoyed there with something going on. Iris Cahill, go Malaga. Obviously that was our fullback Azewan Cahill. He came on, well, you know, if he's still on. 14 there, Emmanuel Escalante is on. And that's 19. Not too sure who 19 is, because we had originally Zumana Zangari at 19, but he's wearing 9 for Ligator. We will keep this. Ball comes over and not met, but a back post, 14, and I think the offside's gone up there. Escalante was trying to get into the back. There we're going to go again. This is a much better start, but you've got a lot of lads on here that are now in the 16-17 bracket, and that's, you know, good pressure here. I think that was 18. I think that was Luke Griffiths. Escalante is fallen for. This is good pressure. Maybe this is going to be like one of those old football sayings, a game of two halves. But Bente says break away. Elijah Rivers at 12 is in at left back. Good pressure. El Bashi. And there's our man Luke Griffiths playing up front. Oh, good pressure from Elijah Rivers. I'm just, because I'm calling out these names, they've all got 18, 17, 16, 17 next to them. These are going to have more of an impact. It's all about developing these players. Rivers is in at left back. Lagarde and O'Neill still the centre back. Solid partnerships back to Sangari. Out to the right back, which I'm going to assume is still Cahill. A little push in the back there. That was Escalante, a little push in the back. This gives a little free kick away. That is our man Cahill at left back, and Bente says he's gone straight back and started building. Oh, and that was us. But thankfully, as you can see, we're still all up and running. And that's why the net should be that much taller. Landed between our tripod legs. It's all happening here. In the firing line, we are at Bente says. Jose Lugo, Vamos Escalante at 14. Please give us a shout out. Remember, we want to hear from you. We want to know where you are, who you're supporting. We want to know who you are, who you're supporting, where you're watching from. And give us a shout out and we'll shout back at you. That's a 19 there. I'm going to try and get a name on 19 for you. He took Sangari's substitute, and there's a little 19. He's definitely getting in the play, a little nibble on the edge there. We have our contacts online round the pitch. They will give us. Do you know, it could be Putra, but it looks like the guy in the first half. And non-stop here. We've got a shout out. James Dawes, Jacob Thompson and Dino Leddy from the first team there. Busy watching, but they're very, very shy first teamers, seniors. They haven't worked out how to use the YouTube, the Facebook chat and everything yet. So we just get a little WhatsApp from them telling us they're watching. Good lads, thank you very much. Be brave, front up, come on. Get a message out on one of those games so we can say hello to you. It's good for the younger players in this academy from the 17s upwards to this team to know that the first teamers are watching on, looking down. Rivers, well played. Griffiths finding Al-Bashi. We try to switch it there, but our man at 19 unfortunately got in the way. Rivers really hustling that. He's done well there.
Aquí está, pues eso es lo que te he dicho. Aquí está Ordier y ya la clase que había en el 26 se acabó. Al pelotazo todo aquí.
This is going to be Abeshi, El Abeshi going to be swinging this in. And the Bentis player doesn't want him to take it, so very sportsmanlike, just stands in front of the ball. What is it? Come on, get out of the way. It's our free kick, our advantage. The Flegard and O'Neill have loaded up. And Swinger just in that hole, on the penalty spot is where we want to be. That's a good shot, and that's a free header, and oh! Unfortunate there. I think that is, it's Elijah Rivers there, who had a cracking opportunity, just couldn't take it in. Here he comes in, free header. Oh, he did have a foot up in front of him, but he's kicking himself for that one. But Bente says break. Rivers is coming back on him. Sangari goes back. Here's an opportunity. Sangari's got the better of it. And Rivers clears. Elijah Rivers, good play there. Just picking up there, you might have seen in the picture there are 2 12s, so we're going to assume that's Elijah Rivers. Then we've got 2 12s. I'd like to be the kit supplier because you get double orders. Like going into your local long-range shop from the edge of the box there from our other 12. It's like going into the Chinese takeaway. I'll have a number 12, I'll have 2 16s and 2 11s, please. So we've got 2 12s. We'll find out. I think one might be Matthew Lyle up front, or Gary Schwartz, because I haven't called him out yet. And Jacob Thompson, our man from Ditchlin near Brighton, the home of Vera Lynn, or used to be obviously. Rest in peace. We got your message, Richard. Come on the boys, FCMC. Thank you very much. Keep out the shout outs.
Sí, ya, pero que el niño este que hay que comprarle un balón.
Oh, and his legs were taken
No
there.
demasiado, hombre, no le pasa a nadie, nada más driblando, nada más se cree que está jugando él solo.
I don't think that's number 19.
Bueno,
There's Cahill.
el entrenador tiene
It's
la
at
culpa
19,
ahí,
so whoever
claro.
19 is,
El entrenador hay que ajustarle la
he's
cuenta
been
de,
involved a
mira,
lot,
este que ataca
and
y ataca.
he's been taken out a lot.
Claro que lo ve, lo que pasa que y después que da 3 dribles, al cuarto lo pierde.
Flegard, O'Neill up.
Hombre, tiene que soltar balón más, tiene que soltar.
Linswinger in behind. It's a high line it's a really big high line from Bente says, so the runner's in behind. This could work well for us. We got the free header last time, but Bente says cut it out well, and so we've got the attacking throw in. It's all Malaga this second half. Well played. Get out from his feet. Good running back. Flegard. Going to use Rivers. He's been caught. He's got to get back. Elijah Rivers been playing since the age of 10. There's that man, 19. John Griffiths, you're right, mate. This lineup is definitely opening up the game for us. And you don't always show your cards early in the game. That's what it was about. But this is, and Zangari, that is an exceptional goal. That's really against the runner play, but great work at the feet and finding that top corner. It's probably not really representative of this second half here, but you see this build from way out. Good. Skims Cahill. Cahill tries hard to use him. They stay on that. Oh, nice little play there. And Cahill Cahill doesn't give up, and Sangari stands up, but they find the corner, and that was Escalante as well, just being treated to some nice skills there from Bente says. Jacob Thompson, like here, unlucky lads, keep your heads up. That's it, keep your heads up. That was unlucky against the runner play. Let's keep pushing it in. Let's get the confidence back up again. As our man 19, he's very instrumental. All the players that with no numbers are instrumental. Escalante, let's see, he's putting it front. Let's play it again. Let's go back through the Tyler O'Neill, the Flegard route. Bente says they're picked up again. Another one of our 12s pushing on tight there. Armando Mejia from Seattle, Washington State. Thank you for tuning in. Big shout out there on the west coast of America. It's getting ready for your Sunday games of the NFL coming thick and fast. And the pressure there, that's good for Malaga. And we got another corner. All the big boys come up. There's Flegard, there's a 12. Couple of 12s in the box. Flegard, Tyler O'Neill in swinger. And let's come over the back post. Oh, that looked like a good save. It's not falling for us at the moment, just not falling. Nice favour, Bente says. They're very cool and calm with everything here. Grace Div, Vamos Malaga, thank you very much. Vamos the viewers, that's what we say here. Keep it coming. Bente says keep it coming, unfortunately. That's another downside. Khalil's going to show him the line. Sangari all day, thank you very much. Dawsey lad, I think that's James Dawes. Oh, here's the corner, here's the opportunity. Oh, he caught that really well. Good save, the keeper. Dawsey lads, that's Dawes from the James Dawes from the Verse 15 says the boys showed great sports last night. It was showing our support for the lads now. Vamos, the FC Malaga Familia, the family, dead right, the family, the community that is this one-of-a-kind experience. Players from over 35 countries, 6 continents. Don't forget, we are still working on Antarctica. We will click that by the end of the season. I have spoken to both a Chilean and an Argentinian camp and waiting for their reply, asking them to watch. And while we're doing that, Bente says are really pushing it on from the back there and pushing hard. I'm just picking up on Flegard there. We just saw he played on the talent teams in Denmark and the regional best team. He was the player of the year in the academy. His pace is underrated, and you wouldn't be surprised to know that his idol is Virgil van Dijk, and he used to play on the wing, and that's where that pace came from. Now he is commanding and captaining from the back there, but unfortunately that one didn't go quite right, but we're still pushing hard. So his pace, and Cahill at right back claiming to be the fastest in the team. We should have some flying centre backs and full backs coming through the ranks. Cahill, O'Neill. Escalante trying to, now it's Al-Bashe trying to find the man. Katana, one of the assistant coaches. It is all a big family. Players, coaches play for different clubs, teams within the club as well. Like Liam Bickett, one of the coaches of the day, is a first teamer. Will Robinson plays for the Munica under-23s. Andrew McDonald, the media manager, all the way to the end, boys. Keep fighting, keep digging in deep. One club, one family, all the way to the end. Vamos. Thank you, Andrew. Bente says they're just putting their foot on the ball now. Behind there, honestly, they are just putting their foot on the ball and building again slowly. Alabachi got to get in behind there. He's got a lot of covering to do. Get down and cut that man out. And he's tried to take him out. Never mind, cut him out. But it's the goal kick. So we build again from the back. We were talking about that centre-back pair and Flegard. We also Tyler O'Neill, the other partner, played in America for a year at Strikers FC Irvine. He always played for Knutsford FC in England. That's in the Midlands. And it's completed in shot put and came first. I assume that's for school, club, country, county, association. Either way, the guy's got talent. Johan Taveras, greetings to all, greetings to you, Johan. Thanks for coming in and watching. The keeper's just going to usher that out. Al Abeishi. I said we represent 12 nationalities today. Abeishi is from Iraq. We've got France, Canada, England, Denmark, USA, Malaysia, Brazil, Hong Kong, Bulgaria, Australia and Thailand. We cover the globe. This academy really does cater for everybody. I will sit down one day this week and see if that 35 countries has tipped over, because I think we may be up from there. And O'Neill wasn't taking any prisoners there, and as he's looking up saying, look, I'm just going for the ball, and Bente says, good thinking, taking it well, but Rivers was there, well played. Oh yeah, we're saying that's assuming that he's that 12, because this could be Rivers. Elijah Rivers is that one or the left back. Either one, he's won a free kick. Good attacking play. Yeah, you see the two 12s together there, and the Bente says, yeah, he took the man and ball, and the referee said, and he had another little bite at him there. And by then, the referee said, let's go back. And so it was, you see from the position where the ball is, it was the second free kick. Swung in, is there a head on the end of it? Oh, and that's a penalty. Ref Escalante, and the referee agrees with me. It was a one big push in the back. Yeah, all day long, penalty. This is our chance to get on the score sheet. The comeback is on. 25 minutes. The goal every 5 minutes will just bring us within shooting distance for extra time. And that is our man Luke Griffiths. John, hold your breath, mate. Your boy is just about to do us proud. Steps up. And there we go, finds the back of the net. Thank you very much. Well taken indeed. Well done. Congrats to the Griffiths family. There's our man. There's our man Luke Griffiths. Opens the scoring, starts the comeback. Jacob Thompson, thank you again, mate. Away the lands, Vamos, John Griffiths, yay! Jose Lugo, let's go FC Malaga. It's all happening now. The wavelengths are throbbing with comments, and the crowd are getting behind the team. The comeback is on, and here's another opportunity. Oh, and they're now falling to us left, right, and centre. El Bachi there, just couldn't get it in the end. But we're jumping up and down here in the commentary box now. We saw there Hazim El Bachi, played semi-pro in Malaysia, and he's a state-level track and cross-country runner, so he's going to be running continually. And that's one thing this FC Malaga will never be short of his fitness. They are a fit unit, looked after by Ryan Bowen. He's the sports scientific fitness guru that looks after all the teams. So Sangari, Cahill. Now that's FEBRERO has dropped back into the back there to help out, number 8. Good pressing again. Our man 12, could be Rivers. Might not be Rivers. Rivers run deep. Good press in. This is better. Malaga again, pushing them back. Keep pressing. Oh man, we're gonna respect for Elijah Rivers. Everybody wearing 12 is going to be Elijah Rivers. Then 50-50 we're going to get it right. Flegard, well played, good pressure on that ball. Cahill chasing it back, showing that line, well played, and it's falling for him as well. Strong players, these Benitez players, really do, they are physical and hold themselves up, really good balance. Unfortunately, Cahill's just given away the free kick, look at them. They're strong on the ball, really hold him off. Benitez go again. Pressed.
Toco, 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 toco.
And the pressure on Benitez. Eventually they're getting their little six-penny for this second half. Flegard clears and gets the goal kick. Came across well, used that pace from his right wing days. And I think we're going to have some substitutions as we enter the last 20 minutes of the game. Benitez, a couple of substitutions. The confidence just to keep playing out from there. It doesn't matter it's gone out. It's about building that development and getting it. It's about that positive mental attitude. There's Rivers. It's got to run up with him. Just wide, unlucky there. We got Rivers could have been, and we got a 19. We don't know him either. Good break. Thankfully, they didn't score the goal of the week that our commentary would have said. The wrong players, well played here. Good strong running, and that shot just didn't quite get there in the end. I'm saying the coaches here that it's all about staying positive and supporting your teammates, and you can see how that's travelled down through the club today. All the players from the first team watching on, supporting. The lads coming out with a positive mental attitude. 6-0 at half time, and they've come out here, and at the moment the second half it's 1-1. It's keep the communication on, be attentive from the team from 1 to 95, and they are, and care about the referee and the opponent players, and there's been respect right away through the team today. And we're just watching them there. It's about building up from back to front. Everything that has been told to these players, they are taking this on board. And you can see their fitness doesn't dip at all. Our base sheet winning the throw-in. I think Matthew Lal is the maybe 19, or we also got Plato Nameti, hasn't come on yet with his number 21 shirt, so he could be in one of these other shirts. Victor Franco Eliano, never give up, boys. Let's go, lads. Thank you, Victor. It's good to see the whole Malaga family. They're sitting somewhere, and it's one club, one family. They're sitting somewhere, having a nice little afternoon sangria and watching the quality that the 17s are bringing to him today. Probably on a little balcony, a beachfront bar somewhere. And they've gone up to the barman and said, listen, put the game on the box, we want to watch it in here. And he's gone and put on the Premiership game, and they've turned around and said, no, get the Malaga boys down, playing. Bente says, put that on the box. And I can picture it now, the bar's throbbing, they're all shouting, jumping up and down. Socially distanced, obviously. I'm sure everybody else watching is doing similar. So we've got a couple more substitutions for Malaga, and I think that's another 18. We'll try and bring you up to speed. We know we've got Luke Griffiths at 18, but I think that was another 18 that just came on. Bente says, cut out by Elijah Rivers. Going again, Elijah back and cover that. Good cross and unlucky there, well met. He marshalled out the way. It's good. We won the goal kick, good harassing. First team keeper Freddie Lapworth has joined the watching group in that bouncing bar where they've turned the TV to this game. Turned off the Palace Brighton. It was 1-1 when we saw it last. Finished 1-1. Jacob Thompson is watching. Big Brighton boy, so you're probably pulling that. And Palace, big rivals. The completely unofficial A23 derby. But let's forget that. Look at the setting here. Look at those pastel buildings in the back. The countryside. One of the outskirts, which is just on the western side of Malaga. You don't get much better than this. You don't want to be watching that empty stadium, Premier Division football, when you can be watching this. And a quick free kick, and the ref says, no, please take it again, and we're happy with that. In the box, you got El Abache, Flagard. I keep saying Flagard. I think it's actually Flegard. I do apologise. It is Flegard. And swinger, and there's just fell in that long right. 8 was it? Yeah, and the ref's giving it. It was FEBRERO with the kick, and El Abache will go across for the swing the corner in. Back post is met, and we got 2 full teams now at the back there. So we're going to be saying this is Emmanuel Escalante. It's going to be good because I'm going to tell you it's Emmanuel Escalante to Emmanuel Escalante, but it's gone to Bente says. And all day we'll have that thing. You pushing the back, possibly Elijah Rivers pushing the back there. Bill McCullum watching from Lenexa, Kansas. Much better hustle and pressure on the ball in the second half. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then we get the standard player standing in front of the ball, so we can't take it quick. So as long as when you're ready, Bentley says, and if you could let us know when you're ready, and we'll start from there. Come on. Not booking the players, just stand in front of the ball. So annoying. Dipped in behind. That's going to fall. Thought that was going to fall for one of our 12s. But Bente says break again. Looking for the ball out behind. And that's our man, Wiley Franks, back on. Right back. It's Canadian. Riley Franks, his dad is from England. He's played since he was 3 in every position on the pitch. He plays for the Upper Island Storm on Vancouver Island. Multi-athlete with American football. Was the fastest player in the district at elementary school and one of the fastest on the island. So with his speed, Calau's speed, Flegard's speed, nobody's gonna come near us when it's track day. Rivers just sees the ball. Player out to the side. We didn't come towards the last 12 minutes of the game. Bente says, spreading it across. Let's forget this second half's 1-1. They look to try and build again. So tactically, one of the things the coaches say is about a defensive block, the 5 compact shift, the shape as a team in a medium block, and they're keeping the shape nicely. That's why Bente says they're playing around just outside there and not finding a way through. Because defending like that keeps them at bay. And then when it breaks like there, that clinical first touch, the movement and the efficiency. It's unfortunately didn't find that run in that occasion, but we've still got numbers at the back. Balling in front. FEBRERO came out of the back four nicely there, put the pressure on. It didn't quite fall for Abashi, but Sangari's got the weak shot. Never going to bother Sangari from there. But Bente says, build again. Be pleased to know the jumper, the hoodie, the sweater, we haven't had to come out. It's still been, the sun's held, the warmth has held. I'm not going to say it's a balmy 16 degrees, but it's cool. And the jumpers aren't needed, the sweaters aren't needed. Oh, and there's pressure there. Oh, and I thought I was going to fall for one of our 12s. Elijah Rivers was nearly through. For those just listening in, you must think Elijah Rivers covers a lot of ground. It's 2 12s. Because there he is again. And he's getting back well. He's got some pace on him. Oh, that's a good little ball through. And coming across, Sangari got the better of it. Good save from Sangari. That was FEBRERO that came across and closed down. That was a great ball that weaved it through. That's FEBRERO, read that well. Good shot. And Sangari made sure, pushing it past. I was mentioning Freddie Lackworth, the first 15 keepers. First 15? God, wrong game. The first team keepers watching in. Short training when they get together. They'll be talking about the game, where it's gone. And there's long back row. And that was a great clearance header that from this distance through the fence looked like it was going in. Flegard clears it well. Big crowd here today. You see the sun on the back balcony as well. And I think we need a ball. See there the little tables down there. Drinks, tapas. What a better way to spend your Sunday afternoon than watching some football juvenile here in Malaga. Good pressure again. I think that's El Abashi in the middle. It is. Just trying to get Elijah Rivers through. In the last 8 minutes as we start pushing them out. Talking about the keepers, there was a good bit on the social media this week about the Malaga keepers and the training sessions they do and everything else. We'll be trying to bring more of that to you. Well played, Bente says. They like to spread it around. Rivers comes out, narrow it. Flegard will just usher him out, and unfortunately that's the corner from it though, but we're looking good. Good play here from Flegard. Yeah, post cleared. Flegard again. See him even still now commanding those troops up. Remember, as part of this is stay positive and supportive to your teammates is one of the mantras. Keep the communication on, that's the important thing. And that's why, look at that, there's a great shape there, although with the post in the way we can't see it. Good back line, midfield, and the good pressing as a team. Intercepted. Escalante intercepted one of our 214s. So maybe I'm going to order 214s, 212s, 218s and 211s tonight and see what I get. Maybe that's how I go about ordering my next Chinese meal. Oh, well, there, Escalante. Oh. To his cloned 14 brother. Stole well here. Good hassling. Well played. breaks through, and just 11 just comes across him and takes him out. What he doesn't realise, 11, there's 2 14s he's got to deal with. He can't just tackle one of them. So let's say we're bringing Flegard. I can see Flegard in there. Escalante can mean swinging into that gap in between. There it is. We'll run on it. Bente says, pick that out. Breaking again. 17, that's Gary Schwartz is on. He's in the middle there. First time I've called him out. Way back to the keeper. Gary Schwartz is on the pitch from the USA. Reading up on Schwartz, he played in Barcelona, Israel and the US for played for a pro team in Israel. He was born in Israel. USA says the passport. At the moment he's playing just inside. I think that was him just pulled up there for pulling on the shirt. Flegard covers back. Sangare. The Rivers. Sangari, well played in the middle there. This is the triangles we're talking about. There's the triangles, increase the relationship between the players, triangle patterns, support the moves, move in free space. That's what we're trying to do there. And that's what will come as games move in. And as the season goes on, we'll see more of those develop. Last 4 minutes of this game. I don't think there'll be a lot of extras all the way to Sangari. Rivers couldn't quite hold that up. And that's what I think I was saying yesterday. You need the strikers to hold the ball up, to give everybody a chance. It takes the pressure off and gives everybody a chance to move up the pitch for them. Good midfield pressing. Just going to press out on these. Pressure on the ball. Oh, nice little flick over the back. That is well played. This Bente says are a good unit. They really have got some players in there that really do like to express themselves with a bit of flair. Nice little tricks now and again. The lads got to keep going through to the end. As we say, stay positive. Rivers clears it, finds the feet, and that's the bit that's not sticking. That second bit isn't sticking. That's cut out. One ball over the top. Now Rivers, sweeper keeper, but Rivers might be able to get in on there. Good strong play. Got the ball, now he needs support quickly. No, he doesn't because it's Bente says ball. Let's press them now. Let's keep them down in that corner for the last 2 minutes. Escalante there pushing on. Escalante, look at that. He chased it down and then he got the header as well. From 114 to another. We're going to call that guy there Emmanuel Escalante, but it could be the other guy. Still hot out here. Those boys have been running around. They will deserve their evening meal tonight at the U17 restaurant on the Alminaca seafront, on the little promenade. You don't get much better. This one-of-a-kind experience, and you go and your meals are on the seafront, and quality meals they are too. It is really good all the way around, every aspect of the club is a quality offering. Rivers there, didn't quite fall for him. So they push on again as we enter into the last 90 seconds. and he's won the ball. We've got players, we've got support, long range shot, and unfortunately that just no power behind it. Last minute of the game. I'm pretty sure there's going to be no extras in this. Armando Mejia team settled down in the second half. They have a lot of changes. It's all about the learning curves. Pressuring them back. And we just keep the last 40 seconds in here. That'd be a good end to this game for Malaga. Said right at the beginning for the first goal, that top left score bug, that's not what it's all about. It's about the experience, the exposure, the opportunity, the growth that you can get from this. So maybe it's a chance. The clock ticks over. Luke Griffiths swinging in behind, back post. Have we got a runner there? We've got a 14 there, and unfortunately goes behind. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is full time. This is a quick look at this. It's come over the back. Escalante, unfortunately couldn't get over it. And that, the final score here today. CD Venti says FEBRERO Juvenil 7, FC Malaga City 1. And because we're not sadistic, we're not going to run through the goals and rub that all in. Obviously we would do it with the other way around, but no need. Bill McCullum, thank you, agree. It's learning daily, that's what it's about. And you can see one of the things here, it's all about attentive for the team from minute 1 to 95. Stay positive and supportive, and respect for the other team and the referee, and you can see that in abundance there. This the academy, it's a big learning curve for the boys today here in what is a glorious, glorious Sunday afternoon. And we now will be, we're back with you next week. We haven't got our full schedule yet, but we'll have something for you Friday, we'll have something for you Saturday, most probably Sunday. Please keep tuning in, keep watching, keep shouting out at us, because the players love to hear about it and what's going on. Don't forget our Patreon page. Big thank you again to John Griffiths. If you want to donate, obviously go onto the Malaga City website as well and find out all the details about the academy and everything that's going on here. So from us in Malaga, thank you. Good night wherever you are around the world. Enjoy the day, and we will be back with you next week.
What drama we have here! He's allowed to play on, puts the shot away, and it's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody, pitchside. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks. Callum Deliver, Godfrey, Callum, Godfrey, and Stephen Godfrey, he's at the goal, that's in goal, Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs.
Winners of 2018.
Boys, let's give it up, go on lads. Griffiths.